Tripling up on the mic, single mic, triple mic, Spiderwick
Learned
Chronicles.
doing these videos for so many years now is that if I just wait long enough to do
Look
a
at
certain
this.
movie,
Hold on,
there's
Patrick. I'm very
100% going to be
excited
a
about
remake
this.
or
I
a
like
reboot or a
Spiderwick,
long-belated
and I
sequel
didn't know
or
there was a
something.
reboot
Hocus
a
Pocus,
year
Shark Boy,
ago.
Lava Girl, Enchanted, Percy Jackson,
Yeah, where
Thunderbirds,
you
Mean
been?
Girls, probably like a million more. I can't even
I was
think of
on
right now.
the.
As a lot of you are probably aware, I do a lot
What
of
years?
2000
Whoa,
stuff
dude.
around these parts, and I've been meaning to do a video about the Spiderwick Chronicles for like years now, but for whatever reason, I
Alright, let's
never
lock
quite
in.
got around to it. Well, guess what? There's a new Spiderwick
Spiderwick.
reboot coming out
It's a
this
new
month,
one.
and so now I have to make
This
a video about
month.
the original.
A year ago.
2008
This month.
Spiderwick Chronicles. Nickelodeon movie, which I had no idea about until I watched it. You know, Disney and Nickelodeon were really trying a lot of cool, interesting things back in the 2000s.
I really
You know,
like
Disney had
Spiderwick.
like Holes, Bridge to Terabithia,
Holes,
Enchanted,
Bridge to
Freaky Friday,
Terabithia.
Sky High.
Oh, wow.
Incredible movies.
Banger
And
after
Nickelodeon was
banger
right there
after.
giving us, you know, first Lemony Snicket movie, Nacho Libre,
I don't like it.
Angus
Nacho
Thompson,
Libre?
Perfect
Ooh.
Snogging. Like, we did not appreciate how good we had it back then. And now their current
I
future
don't know.
lineup is SpongeBob movie, Paw Patrol movie, Ninja
Ooh,
Turtle movie.
SpongeBob.
But whatever. Anyway, so with
Paw
the Spider-Man
Patrol.
Chronicles reboot coming out in just a couple weeks
Yeah,
here, why don't we take a
oh,
look
my
back
little
at the
cousin used
classic
to love
2008
Paw
movie.
Patrol,
Before
so
that,
it's
really
like I'm
quick,
pretty
this
sure
video
it's
is brought
just
to
your
you by
age
Surfshark VPN.
demographic. You don't
Surfshark
like it
VPN is an
anymore.
app
It's
and
like,
browser
oh,
extension that lets you
congratulations
change your
on
IP
growing
address
up.
to be pretty much anywhere in the world.
Alright, join VPN.
In the you got clicks. So using Surfshark VPN, you can have access to all of that.
That's
Or
what
in
it's
the
like. Hold
reverse,
on,
if
ready?
you're traveling away from your
This has nothing to do with anything. Kai Cenat is getting yelled at for, and what is this? A VPN ad? Surfshark sponsor this guy. Kai Cenat. People are like, oh, he has a PR emotional stylist, and then he's like Looney Tunes falling sometimes. But Jamie, can you bring up the clip? Is there even clips of that? Kai Cenat, emotional therapist. Do I just type that in? Chanel stylist? I think that's what they call it. My point is, I think listen, it's like the Wheaties box, bro. It's like the Wheaties. Are you getting mad at Wheaties? No? Well then don't get mad at Mr. Beast selling Lunchleys to his fan base, which are children. You're like, yeah, but I was such a huge fan of Kai Cenat until he tricked me. I'm like, he is my brother in Christ. That's why it's like, I don't know. It's like a Happy Meal or something. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, I think McDonald's would be selling people. Honestly, I joke. If they could, listen, I'm telling you, if at that point, open up a strip club. You know what I'm saying? No. My point is, people are like, oh, emotional stylist. I'm like, his demographic is children. Obviously, he's gonna goof it up a little bit. Listen, as I'm editing this, I might try to add a sound effect, fart noise. Can I squeeze out a fart? What if I shit my pants? No, I'm just saying. Like, and then people are like, oh, I looked up at him. I'm like, what do you, I mean, listen, I love SpongeBob. I love cartoon characters. I like when people, I don't know. But then it's like, and then out of nowhere, Toby Turner. This was on TikTok. Toby Turner. I don't even think I could find it, bro. Dude, he had a short and he was singing Kanye West lyrics. And he almost said the N-word like 5 times. He came back on TikTok and he was like, guys, I was requested to sing Kanye West. And then he almost said the N-word like 5 times, bro. I swear to God. I was scrolling on TikTok, I saw it. I was like, I don't think it's posted on YouTube. Let's get back to this, Spiderwick Chronicles. Why did I start yapping about that? I don't know. No idea.
a month. So click my link down below and use the promo
This is
code
just something I was
Myers.
thinking about.
You're gonna get 3 months for free. So click up a did house
Surfshark.
because their parents got divorced. As all good stories begin.
Just like getting mad at this guy for, well, why are you animating? Why aren't you just speaking to the camera? It's like, why do anything? Is anyone, you know what I'm saying? And the only clip I think they had was him falling over with Kevin Hart. Like, he tripped over a suitcase. And the internet was like, oh, like, emotional stylist. I like emotional stylist. Get the hell out of here. Listen, I'm 100% sure the people that watched it, clipped it, posted it, watched it again, no one cared. And then there's like some weird adults out there that are like, yeah, but I mean, I used to dance when he danced. You know what I'm saying? He would play a song, I would start dancing. Oh, like, no, I mean, you could do that, still enjoy it. It's just like, I don't understand the...
There it is. Pretty much how I remember it.
Is this the new one?
I was
No, this is the
younger than
old
you
one.
last time I was here, Simon.
Oh, is that right, Mom? Is that back when
Look at
wood
the
was
mom.
invented? But no, real talk though. Like, I don't know what it is with kids' movies and every kid having
Look at the
just the hottest mom of all time. Like,
Oh,
who is this
dude,
relating to? Like, is this for dads taking their kids to the theaters?
Yo, he's like, I don't know what's up with Disney movies and having the hottest moms of all time. That was the first thing I said.
Like, well, that was a pretty good movie if you ask me.
Subscribe.
But anyway, so
That was a pretty
Jared,
good movie,
Simon,
if you ask me.
Mallory, and
Is that why I
Resident
like this
Now, in
movie?
case you couldn't
Son
figure
of
it
a
out yet,
bitch.
Jared and Simon
They
are
got me,
twins,
dude.
played by
Like,
that
subscribe.
Dr. Surgeon guy.
He plays the surgeon.
I am a surgeon.
He's a surgeon.
I am a surgeon.
He
I am a
is
surgeon.
from Spiderwick.
I am a surgeon. Dr. Hahn, I am a surgeon.
And you know, fun fact, this actor guy here
He
is like
was
15.
He's a surgeon?
Now, as you might imagine, the kids are not too thrilled about having their lives uprooted and forced
It's the
to
same
move into
kid.
this old house on like
There's
20
two of
acres
them?
with real original wood floors and turn-of-the-century wallpaper with a
What,
classic
in
cast iron
Tarnation?
stove and general soul
Are they
rejuvenating
twins?
ambiance.
Or is
I
there
mean,
actually two of them?
who would ever want
Or-
that? Sure sounds dumb.
What do you think, Jared?
Shut up, you're not my real dad. Shut up, you're not my real dad.
Are they twins, bro?
So the other kids are at least trying to make the best of it, but Jared over here is really taking this hard.
You're angry about the move. I get that. Just what are you expecting your silent protest will get you?
Well, Mom, I'm glad you asked. I was really just hoping that you would maybe see things from my perspective and not invalidate my feelings during this very formative time of my development, especially now that I no longer have a father figure or male role model, even though I know it's probably for the best for all of us in
What
the
is
long
she
run. But here in
supposed
the short
to-
term, I still have no idea how to fully process my feelings. Nah, it's because you got those cell phones now. It's giving you brain rot.
Get out of the car right now.
You're not my mother, Mallory.
No, I'm worse because Mom doesn't believe in hitting. Ow! You little. And he's out of the car.
Wait,
She pulls out a sword.
Did this girl just pull a sword out? What is happening right now?
Ballin'.
Get her!
I'm a pastor.
What is this guy, my brain?
So annoying. You think you know everything.
Well, I know stuff you don't.
Like what?
Nothing.
Thanks for having my back, bro. I don't do conflict.
I don't
Freaking
do
nerd!
conflict.
Yeah, you know, Jared and Simon could not be
No,
more
they're-
different. Like, Jared's like, this family stinks.
Are they the
no one
same, or
understands
is it
me.
a twin?
Simon's over here like, I love trains and Legos, and
I
I,
like
hate social
trains,
interaction. But what could that
logos.
possibly mean? Who knows? It's
I like
2008, no one
logos.
cares. And this
They're
continues
like
as they finally make
Legos?
their
I
way
like,
into the
no,
old house itself.
logos.
Come
Like,
on, Simon.
you know,
You can't stay here. Look
like
at this
a
place.
car
It's the house
logo.
that time
And they
forgot.
have food logos.
Oh, and it's got that old people
And
smell. I
clothes
know.
logo.
Oh, and what's this?
A lot of them derive from last names.
Like, come on, this isn't even the good quality stuff. This place sucks.
I love
Is that
logos.
the nutbag of your husband? That's Arthur Spider.
Look at the salt around the windows.
Uncle, the little girl's the nutbag.
What are they?
Oh, here it is, everybody. One of my favorite things in any movie or whatever is just when they have the most
What are they, in
awkwardly forced
Louisiana?
exposition. I tell
Voodoo?
you, I love it so much.
She's the one who lived here before they took her away to the
Voodoo children?
nut house.
Is this guy a twin, bro? Is there two of them?
And why'd she get taken there? Because she said her father was abducted. By
Is there a green screen, bro?
berries.
Ah, yes. Hello,
By
brother. Would you like
fairies.
to know about this thing that you should already know about? Yes, I would, brother. And I will ask you questions to allow you to further
Lord.
expound on this information that both of us already know. Well, golly gee,
Lord.
how kind of you, brother. Anyway, so as the night goes on, a bunch of wackadoo stuff starts happening. Like, things go missing, the sink sprays the mom
There's
in the
Mario
face,
happening
Jared
in the
hears
background.
something in the wall, and so naturally he thinks it's a great idea to just knock a bunch of holes in it. Sure, why not?
Jared, Grace, put that broom down.
There's something in the wall.
Now! I know. I said I was going to stop yelling. Let's please don't do this.
We'll clean it up, Mom. You go to bed. You need to
That
sleep.
is kind
You're
of
gonna
fucked,
clean
bro.
up the hole in the wall? What does that even mean? And so, like 20 seconds after this, part of the wall just randomly explodes for no reason and reveals a secret dumbwaiter full of all the stuff that's gone missing. And Jared's like, "What cool
Oh.
mysteries and stuff," and everyone else is like, "Nah, I'm good."
And now you're gonna clean it up.
You told Mom we were gonna clean it.
We means
They
you.
look different. They look different. Are they twins? They're
Son-
both surgeons.
Don't you want to know where this thing goes? Not really.
I'm gonna go play with my calculator. So of course, Jared decides to
Are
investigate
they
by himself because everyone else
twins?
is being
I'm so
dumb, stupid butts.
confused.
And he finds the secret office study area, and in there is this cool
This
book
movie's
with a warning
from
on
like
it that says, "Do not
2004.
open, do
I'm
not
like,
read,
how
do
did they
not
do
touch."
this? Green
So,
screen?
Guess what Jared does?
Split? How? This motherfucker got a twin, bro. The book. He opened the book. The
That's nothing. I
Spiderwick
can do the
book.
same thing myself if I have Chipotle twice in one day. Now, in reading this book, Jared finds out that the thing he heard in the walls earlier was actually this brownie sprite fairy thing that loves honey, apparently. So he
Housekeeper.
sets out some honey and saltines.
Is that his
What do you know? The
name,
little
dude?
dude shows up with
Housekeeper?
a bit of an attitude problem.
Are you blind? I put a note
Oh,
on the
he's
cover.
hungry
Can't
for
you read?
sweets.
Why do I write notes? And no one's gonna read the notes.
More honey.
No, I'm not falling for that.
Honey on cracker.
Oh, that is so good.
Yeah, this is pretty much how Kelsey is the week before her period, except with chocolate syrup and chicken nuggets. So we find out that
Chicken
this little
nugget.
dude's name is Thimbletack, and he was friends with Jared's great-great-uncle Spiderwick, and helped make the book itself. But before Spiderwick disappeared, he told Thimbletack to protect it, which obviously he failed to do, since Jared just walked right in there and took the
Spiderwick
book,
is
so.
the guy's last name?
But now, because the book
Whoa.
has been opened, that means the surrounding goblins have been, like, reawakened or something, and they're desperate to get the book for their master, Mulgarath, the ogre.
So I implore
The
you, dear
ogre.
reader, to use this information wisely.
The ogre
For the ogre
booger.
Mulgarath seeks this knowledge with relentless persistence.
The ogre
If he were to
booger.
obtain the information in these pages, I can assure you his intentions would be of the vilest sort.
The ogre
And so they want this book
booger.
because Spiderwick did all this research about all the magical
You're like,
creatures
no,
around the
not
area,
funny.
like
Wasn't funny the
crows
first
and
time.
snakes.
Like,
Wow,
ooga
how
booga?
fantastical. And if Mulgarath gets the book, then he knows how to destroy like every other magical thing, and then he'll rule the world or something.
This
You
guy
know how it
wants
is.
to read,
All
bro,
right,
nerd.
what did you do with Simon's cat?
He's like, the ogre, you know what he wants to do? Read.
What is that? What's out there?
Goblins! Goblins are here!
Simon!
Go
Oh, he
ahead,
walked
tell
up
me
a
the mess you made.
circle.
Oh yeah, Simon.
Yeah, but
how's
we have
that,
an
version
atmosphere.
of conflict going for
You're
you?
like,
huh?
what?
Quick,
I'm
give
like,
us
you know,
more awkward
Earth, we're
exposition.
protected from
5, 6, 7, 8.
aliens.
And so
It's
Jared has to
a
go
long
after his
story.
dorky brother to save him, and here
The
he
solar
meets another
system
weird
shield.
monster guy named Hogsqueal, who also wants to defeat Mulgarath for his own reasons, but really he's just some oh-so-hilarious comic relief, if you can believe that.
If we kill them, saving him will be much easier, trust me. Now drop that stone. You'll need both hands to choke a goblin.
How do I see without?
There's an old Hawaiian legend. I swear to God. I swear to God. And I think I just gave myself pink eye when I was younger. But you put dogs get boogers in their eyes. You put dog boogers in your own eyes. I don't know what the fuck that's all about. Maybe my mom lied to me and it's not even a Hawaiian urban legend. But I swear to God, I saw this. My mom told me about that way before this movie even came out. And then I got dog boogers, put them in my eye when I was younger, got pink eye. I was like, oh, my eyes hurt. But see, hold on, ready? Dogs will bark at like nothing. Dogs will like look at nothing, start barking. You know what I'm saying? Like if a dog barks at a person, I'm like, yeah, that dog's barking at a person. But if a dog barks at nothing, dun dun dun, ghost. How does he see ghost? With the boogers or something. Spiderwick ahead of the time. No, maybe not.
I have given you the sight.
What the heck?
What the
Anyway,
heck?
so long story short, Jared and
What the
Hogsqueal
heck?
save Simon and
I
they
like
get back to
this.
the house. But
Very
now the
good.
sister gets roped into this, and luckily she just came back from fencing practice, as you do.
Mom left me in charge. So you
She's a
can't-
fencer. Oh, she can't see the ghost or whatever they are. What are they? Goblins?
What's happening? I'm Mallory, that's short. 8 below your knees. 10 o'clock. 10
Go,
o'clock.
10 o'clock. 7:30.
Now, once everyone's safely
green
inside
blood.
the house,
Oh,
they
'cause
talk things
goblin.
over for a bit, and they decide that they have to escape the house to find their great aunt, who, as we learned back at the beginning of the movie, was put in the loony bin because she told people about the fairies and stuff around the house. Now, Simon has to stay home because it's annoying to have
That's
green
so
screen
funny,
everything all the
dude. I
time,
forgot
and
about
Jared and
that.
the Cootie Factory have to make their way down to the secret tunnel that goes into town. Then they get chased by a giant troll who just gets, like, wrecked by this car on the way out.
What do the people see though? They see also, look, the guy just hit.
Are you okay?
You know, for a PG kids thing, this movie
my
is
God.
bizarrely
The guy hit
violent
the
and
goblin.
gross. Like, they're stabbing
But does
goblins
he-
in the
you know,
neck.
does-
This dude gets his fingers cut off. Like, this is kind of messed up for a kids movie. Anyway,
That's
so they finally
confusing.
make it to the sanitarium right in the middle of
Is that-
downtown, which is the one place they would never put
His
a
car's all
sanitarium.
fucked
But
up
sure,
because he
whatever
hit the
you say.
goblin,
Jared
right?
just rips
No?
out some flowers real quick, and they make their way to see their great aunt, who they've never met before.
It isn't safe. You don't understand.
Yes, we do. We know everything.
It's okay. They've seen.
Whoa, the lady could see look at the
Wait, hold on.
flowers.
I'm sorry. So when Jared pulled those flowers up, did he just like wipe out a whole family?
Not
Anyway,
even
so they
think about
talk to
that.
her for a while, and she basically tells them nothing we didn't already know, except that her dad is actually probably
How
maybe
can
still
she-
alive or something.
Oh, 'cause
Mulgarath will stop at nothing to get these secrets. And there is only one person who can help you. My father.
But your father's dead.
No, the sprites have told me he's alive. Held captive by the sylph for all that he knows. You must find him.
Now, turns out, while the kids were running around downtown, their mom actually saw them while she was doing her very important job of hitting random keys on the keyboard. So, on their way out of the sanatorium,
She hit
picks them up
return?
and drives them home while doing that thing
I guess
moms
that's
always do, you
enter.
know?
You say you found this book and it tells you how to see fairies and goblins and magic sprites, and that's what this is all about.
You know, I don't think I like your passive-aggressive tone there, Mom. Did anyone else's mom always do this?
You're
Like, you can never
goblins.
just tell her things? Oh, so you just studied for the test but got a bad score anyway because the teacher just happened to put totally different questions on the test than what they taught you in class? Yeah? Nah, it's because you got them cell phones. Anyway, so what ends up happening is they're trying to think of
Cat.
how to find Daddy Spiderwick, and in the book, Jared finds something about his old pet Griffin, who probably knows where he is.
Diss my
I assume.
Griffin.
He had a pet.
A pet. And Fluffy the dog is gonna save us?
It was this. A griffin. When I call upon him in the native tongue of the tree elf, he comes to my assistance.
Summon a griffin in native tree elf to find a
native
125-year-old man
tree
who may or
elf.
may not be alive.
Okay, hold on here a second, Mallory. You just fought goblins
You're
and were
making it
chased by a
sound
troll in the
crazy.
sewers. But a griffin's where you
125
draw the line? That's just too much for you,
125
Mallory?
years.
So Jared finds the page with
Not
a
too
magic
shabby.
spell on it and does his best.
Trio?
Grab, greet, nifgri, eras, erok, seek, ekop, cert, yarak, imus, I am, nif.
And so the griffin shows up
Ah,
and
yes,
flies
I'm
through the
a-
land of the sylphs
Nif.
and finally meets Spiderwick himself and get to the bottom of what the heck is even going on here.
Thank God we
What
found
the
you.
yuck?
You don't even know what we've been through. Lucinda, your daughter, our great aunt, she sent us.
Lucy? She's only 6.5 years old.
Oh, she's 86 and a half. That was 80 years ago.
So
What has
like,
this guy been
the movie
doing for
tells
80
us that
years?
all this stuff happened 80 years ago. And
On
Spiderwick is now
this-
125,
You know what I'm
right?
saying?
So this dude's 45 here? 45? This is the roughest 45 I've ever seen. You have got to start using sunscreen, my dude. Like what the heck? It's like how when you look at the cast of like classic TV shows and look at how old they were and you're just like, what happened? But all the same, this
30.
brings us to the end of the
That
movie.
guy
where
looked
Mulgrath's minions are
aged.
able to get a couple pages from the book, one of which tells them how to break the magic barrier around the house. So, Jared, Simon, Mallory, and now their
Free
mom who
Roblox.
finally believes everything now when she sees Thimbletack and she's like, oh my goodness, we got a carbon monoxide leak.
Look at
And they
her
fight off the
face
goblin
off.
dudes using tomato sauce and salt.
Oh, shit.
And you know what's even more wild? They didn't make the mom hot. The mom just came pre-programmed like that. It was made by God.
You know, going off what
That
I
blows
said
my
earlier,
mind.
like this part here at the end is so crazy compared to like kids' movies
Shout out to
today. Like they're
Spiderwick.
burning half the goblins' faces off and stuff. Like this is a heck of a movie, man. And there you go, the day is saved. And guess who shows up right at the end just in time
Oh,
to
green
do a whole
blood. I
lot of
think you're
nothing.
allowed to have as much gore.
What happened?
That was what
Richard?
Disney's wild.
What are you doing here?
Who dat?
What's going on?
Oh yeah, also, sorry, I totally didn't mention this yet, but throughout the movie, Jared's been trying to call his dad because his dad told him that he was going to live with him and not with his mom. But then actually, his dad isn't picking up at all or returning any phone calls or nothing.
He's not coming, is he?
He's with someone else. He's moved in with her. He's not getting back with Mom. Mom wanted him to tell you himself. She's been waiting for him to do that.
I'm a surgeon.
And so everyone, but Jared in particular, feels very
No.
betrayed and confused because they had to move away so
That's
suddenly,
super
but mom
sad.
won't tell them the full truth about what happened. So when their dad walks through the door like this, it's a rush of emotions for everyone.
So that was
Next
the
time
dad
we
the
met,
whole
there was
time?
Something you needed to say to me.
I thought he
So,
was. Oh, this makes
what is
sense.
it?
I just wanted to tell you that I love you.
Wrong answer.
Oh fuck, dude! He just killed his dad. It's the goblin guy. Straight up, dude, he just fucking stabbed the guy. No.
So, it's just like, hey dad, hello son, I love you. My dad would never say that.
Son, I love you.
If
My
you
real
didn't say
dad would
one thing
never
about
say that.
participation trophies or how you think the government's using 5G to control our minds, okay? You can't fool me. I know you're not really my dad. But yeah, it turns out this guy was actually
so
Ogre
funny.
the whole time, and he chases him through the house for a bit, and they end up
Son,
defeating him by
I
throwing the
love
book
you.
out the window.
He's like,
so
you're not
that
my
he
real
turns
dad.
into like a bird to catch it. But then he gets eaten by Hog Squeal, who loves eating birds, as he reminds us so many
Yeah,
times in
Hog
this movie.
Squeal.
Now is the perfect time to bird. To the ogre. Bird. Delicious.
Shadow, look, he's always.
Hilarious. It's funnier every time. And yeah, that's pretty much
He
how the movie
ate the
ends. The ogre and the
ogre.
goblins
He
are defeated.
transformed
Spiderwick comes
in-
back and takes his daughter with him, who also turns young again, and they go off to live with the fairies forever, I assume. And then Simon, Jared, and Mallory are just supposed to, like, go back to normal life, I guess. And then years from now, at every holiday party at the accounting firm, they're just like, I totally found an ogre once and saved the fairies from goblins, okay? I couldn't save my second marriage, though. Now, like I said, this is all being rebooted, because, of course it is, with an 8-episode
Reboot
series
or
dropping on April
same
19th on Roku, of all
uni-
places. And, like, there's a whole
universe?
story there, but we'll talk about that. So, see you then.
New unit? Oh.
Hey everybody, thanks for
Not
watching this
out.
video. If you liked it, please.
It was
see
out
you then.
19th last year. So it's been out for a sec. But, well, thanks for watching. That's been Spiderwick.